AMAHORO.
AMAHORO.
I am Mukarabe Makinto,
And my name is George Makinto.
and we are the co-founders of AMAHORO International.
AMAHORO International is a non-profit organization. And Mukarabe, I always wondered, why are you so passionate about your advocacy towards the African people?
I am not actually passionate towards the advocacy because you see, advocacy or passion is me. It's my pain that became passion because of what I lived. So you see, I was born and grew up in a small village of Mugongo Manga in Burundi, and I'm the last born of 7 children. The only one who didn't see my father. He passed away when I was infant. And from that time on, we were poor, and I grew up hearing people calling us names. Oh, there comes those from the household of a widow. Those are the fatherless, the orphans. And that injustice just hit me. And I'll go home to my mother and I'll tell her, but she would always tell me, that will not define you. What will define you and what will keep you is love. So I could see her demonstrating that by giving food or anything she could find to the people who were bullying me. And she said one more thing. She said, love and pursue your education. So they sacrificed, and I went to school, and I finished my bachelor's degree in English languages at the University of Burundi in 1992 and started working. And then, unfortunately, a few months later, in 1993, the war in Burundi started.
What war was that?
This was a war, it was a genocide. It was a war that was directed towards us, the Tutsis. We were told that we were the evil ones. So I couldn't take it. I fled. I went to Kenya. So when I got to Kenya, we were told that we had to go to a UN camp, a refugee camp. And I'm not gonna go to a refugee camp with my degree. I speak several languages. So I started looking for a job, which I found a job for myself. And not any job. It was a job with the UN, the United Nations, the World Food Program. So with the World Food Program, I was sent to other countries, and with the connections that I made, I was blessed enough to be able to immigrate to America. So when I got to America, I had one purpose: to further my education, get experience, get connections, and go back to help in Africa, to undo the injustice that I grew up with. So I went on to school. I was in Oregon and Portland State University. I achieved a double Masters of Public Health and Health Administration, and I was ready to go back to Africa. But the lover of my life showed up at my door, and then together we moved to New York City.
Well, that would be me.
Yes, that's you.
Well, I'm glad we met, Mukarabe, because
Yes.
you are truly an inspiration, not just to other people, but as well to me. And so that we somehow connected our advocacy and the zeal to do and to make the world a better place. We connected that, and that's why we founded AMAHORO International in the year 1999 in New York City. Now, there's much more to be said, especially about our newest projects in Uganda, where again we have a refugee outreach that somehow is based on my wife's experience. But we want you to visit our website to learn much more about these things. So go to amahorointernational.net and read all about our newest projects, our history, and how you can support our work. We rely on the support of our faithful friends. And so please look into the website, press that donation button, and help and partner with us to make a difference in Africa and in the world.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.